This is a Chipease wood chipper. I bought this online for around $900 and something. It is, you can say, a lot of money, but I see an investment. Every one of these wood chipper I was trying to buy secondhand was old or very well used, and they wanted $1,000. So I seen this online. It's $799, but you pay so much for shipping, so it's $900 and something with shipping. It is a 7 horsepower engine. It's only 48 kilos, so it's very light, so I can use it and so can my partner. It is a 212 cc engine. It can handle up to 3 inches of thick branches. So we're going to do an unboxing, put it together, and see how well this thing does. Love the orange color. The Brussels in there. There we go, we got the engine. Some safety gear, that's a nice bonus. They actually gave me ear muffs, some goggles, I have my own ear muffs, even gloves. That's really nice of them. They actually gave me something that I can use. Here's the wheels. Looks like there's some frameage we got to put together. Some more frames. And this will be the chute. The actual chute which shoots everything out. That's nice. Now we got to just do one big off. Try to get this engine out. Oh, there it is, right in there. That's where it does all the mulching. Where all your blades will be. As you can see, we're doing this on a very sanitary workplace. Just hopefully no dirt gets in it. But yeah, you got your blades here. As you can see, they do sell these online. I'm pretty sure they're pretty cheap. See, a lot of them I was looking at second hand. The actual wood chipper, they never replaced them. I don't think they probably do. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get all the stuff and slowly put it together. build it. Your spark plug spanner, a few tools to build it. You're better off just using your own tools. They're dead good, but yeah, you're just better off using your own tools for this. But yeah, it was quite easy to put together. Not that kind of complex, but for, I don't know, $900 and something wood chipper, I actually am quite happy. It is a lot of money to just go out and just drop, but like, these things are very expensive to buy brand new anyway. I did really want one of the bigger ones, the real big ones, but they're like 2-3 grand. There is a bigger model than this. It's like the same engine, but it's run by pulleys. This is a straight through shaft version, and like, this is pretty good bang for your buck. I like it. What we're going to do is throw some oil in it, make sure it all runs, and give it a test run. Always remember too, when you buy a brand new machine, you do have to put oil in these. I've seen so many people with lawnmowers and that just buy your lawnmower brand new and just run it without putting oil in this. Please put oil in this, and it has to be for small engines as well. Supposedly, I've always lived by this. Every 6 to 12 hours of running a machine when you buy it brand new, you should do a fresh oil change, because any metal fragments are inside of here, you should really flush out. I don't know how true that information is, but I've always done that with every machine pretty much for ages I've been doing this, and my machines last as long as possible, and I always try to keep my engine oil as clean as possible by doing regular oil changes. But yeah, if you're going to do this, please do put oil in it and do an oil change after so long, because running oil in something what's brand new, you're going to get all that metal fragments you kind of want to drop out after so long of using it. But we're going to put some petrol in it, start her up, run it, and then put some stuff through it and see how well it goes. Actually very surprised. I wanted to start this up to check to see if this worked from the get-go, because I didn't want to start it, because a lot of machines don't like starting. It started the first go. Yeah, we're going to show you how pretty much just turn it on. You got your petrol down here, the petrol's on, pretty simple. Choke, you got your throttle here, and yeah, just one little wood chip these are like just gum branches that have fell down. They're still kind of green, but they are not even close to 3 inches. But we're going to give the little one a go. The wood chipper was just eating the timber, and everything was going great until it didn't. For some reason it started making horrible sounds, and I had to turn off the motor. I noticed when the engine was turned off, we seen a score mark. It looked like the center bolt, what holds all the housing for the actual blades, come loose and started actually scraping on the metal. There's the center bolt there. It must have just not been done up tight, and it just come loose. As you see here, it pretty much semi-welded itself to the frame. It took a little bit to get off, but we got it off, cleaned it up, put some Loctite and screwed it all back in nice and tight and put it back together. It's been a couple of days later, because I had to let the actual Loctite and the bolt down here harden. I did contact the company, letting them know what happened. Straight away, matter an hour. I wasn't expecting it. In an hour's time, they emailed me back, letting me know that they'll send me a replacement one, and they wanted this one back. But I told them I fixed it. It was just the bolt come loose in the center and semi-welded itself to the actual frame down here. But like I'm told, I'm pretty sure I avoided my warranty because I have been playing around with it, and they emailed me back pretty much in a matter of a few minutes, telling me no, it's still under warranty. They've told me they're very sorry about it. I said it runs now, hopefully, cross our fingers. Yeah, they're just gonna send me spare blades for it, and I still have warranty underneath it. So we're gonna give it a go today. I am not happy what happened, but like end of the day, instead of throwing a tantrum fit and getting angry about something, I fixed the problem. It was just a simple bolt, must have been in the actual, when they were putting it through the assembly line, was just probably done up finger tight or very loose. It wasn't done up tight. But yeah, we fixed the problem. We're going to run it through. All I would suggest, if you're going to buy one of these cheap, wire it in pieces before assembling it, just take these bolts off and just check inside here to make sure all the bolts are tight. But otherwise, this machine was easy to put together. It started the first pull, what was crazy after putting oil and petrol in it. But we're going to just run a couple of leaves over there, twigs through it, see how well it does, and see how good it does, because we really want to make sure that this works, because it's still $900 with shipping. It's not cheap. I actually was trying to save money up to buy a rainwater tank, and it took me a while to save that money up. And this was kind of more needed for the scrub what keeps coming up, and we don't want to keep piling scrub on top of it and, you know, on top of stacks and burning it every year. We want something out of it. So anyway, we're going to start this up and, you know, put all your safety gear on, but we're going to start it up and run it. I think everything's running a lot better than it was. As you can see here, it's cold. Only problem I'm going to have now is this is going to be a massive rust spot here. It's going to form, especially inside where it's actually, I had to take a lot of the surface area off. But it seems to be, it's cold, it's not rubbing. I will probably have to take this off later and inspect this to make sure it is. But I'm going to give everything a fair go. Hopefully everything's all tight, because I did make sure everything was tight on it. But it pretty much cut through very small limbs. I wasn't pushing it hard. I'm going to take my time with it. But like, yeah, it's working now. Before I didn't even get a few minutes in. So I'd say that center bolt was just loose. I've put, you know, like I've said 100 times over, I put Loctite on the bolt and I've done it up tight. It is tight now. The only way that's coming off, if it snaps off or if it does vibrate loose, I am going to be very shocked. But I was hoping maybe in the future buy a bigger one. I'm not quite sure at the moment. I'm going to just keep this one and see how well it does. Like I said, it was easy to assemble. The motor starts every first pull. Like, I'm crazy how good this motor starts, but like, it is a brand new motor, but usually new motors do take a while to start up. Only thing I had an issue was inside of here was that center bolt was loose. All I would suggest, if you want to buy one of these and they are cheap, take this case off, spend a couple of seconds undoing this, pulling this main case off and just checking all the bolts behind here. They're tight, even the actual blade bolts too, because you don't want them coming loose and just flying out. But otherwise, if I didn't have this bolt come out, I would have gave this a really good bang for your buck. Good wood chipper that you would need in maybe in your backyard to just, you know, for trimmings and little branches will come down. But because what happened here, I would give it a think about it. It is still a good investment, but like, that kind of put me off. And like I said, they're still going to give me like free blades and that, but still, like, I'm now got some kind of fear that if this does happen again, I would have to contact the company. But otherwise, easy assemble. It is amazing, very lightweight, very easy to move around. But yeah, the only issue I had was that center bolt. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you got any information out of this. we definitely got some information out of this, and I'll catch you in the next one.